welcome to the stream. Before I start diving right back into Pokemon, I just want to share like a tinfoil hat conspiracy theory involving the world of Pokemon that I kind of realized, well, it's a couple, honestly. And I was doing this while I was trying to edit the stream markers from last night's 6-hour-long stream. To those of you on YouTube, the segment that was uploaded and just went live is not 6 hours in length. It's less than that. I split my stream recordings when I go on break. So when I BRB 2 hours or 3 hours in, I hit stop recording and I let OBS remux the recording while I go off and, you know, get a drink, go to the bathroom, whatever I gotta do. You know, walk around for a bit so I don't have a blood clot form in my leg and I die, right? That's that story of that one South Korean guy who died in a net cafe from having a blood clot, from just, the guy was healthy. He wasn't like an American. You know, on the eastern side of the world, they, you know, actually care about what they put in their bodies, and they don't feed you chemical slop to keep you addicted for maximum stocks. So, like, the guy had a blood clot form because he was just sitting in a computer chair for extended periods of time, and I always remind myself that if I'm sitting down for way too long, I'm like, I need to get up, just stand up. Even if I just stand up and stretch, I just make sure that I'm doing that. Let me switch over to, let's just, there's no music this way if I flip to full screen. I kind of want music though. So I guess what I could do is I could copy the BRB audio and then paste it in full screen. Just for now. I'll delete it when I'm done. Inside full screen, I want to turn off Elgato temporarily and just turn on window capture. How did I hide the sidebar? There was a way to like hide the user list and hide the sidebar on Discord. I can't remember how to do that. Oh, whatever. Hide member list. There we go. There's hide member list. There's no way to hide the sidebar though for the channel. Whatever. Just pull that up. Is it because streamer mode's turned on? Okay, I need to turn off streamer mode. How the hell do I do that? You know, well, since it's being stupid, I'll just do it the dangerous way. We'll just do display capture. And it's not picking up. Wow, you've got to be kidding me. I cannot screen capture Discord. God damn it. It literally was because of streamer mode. Let's put it again. Are you gonna capture? There we go. Alright, so here's the Discord. This is where the goofiness happens. The first conspiracy theory was like Townie and Urbane is actually their ancestor is Irida. So this is Irida from Pokemon Legends Arceus. We saw the predecessor to I forget that it's Diamond, right? The Diamond Clan leader. That's the one hot photographer ship. I might be a little bit off because Irida doesn't have the pearlescent hair. I'm gonna turn this audio down a little bit. Irida doesn't have the pearlescent hair, but the big thing to pay attention to is she has blue eyes and she has blonde hair. This is the only thing I have to go off of. And then here's Urbane, the guy who installed viruses on my phone, you'll notice that it's blonde hair with a pink gradient, almost like a pearlescent gradient, and blue eyes. And they're also wearing, white bottoms. It really kind of stands out with Townie, because Townie really does remind me a little bit of Arita. Maybe I just have Arita on the mind. Maybe I'm just way off or something. But I've been looking for who Arita's predecessor is. Like, who is, down the bloodline. Who, which future character is going to be their ancestor. Their predecessor. The second theory that's really strange, you may not notice this, is Townie and Urbane's hairstyle actually matches the protagonist's hairstyle. Like, when I play the game, if I take my hat off, I'm gonna have Townie's hairstyle, just not her hair color. And if I play as the male protagonist, by default, I'm gonna have Urbane's hairstyle, just not the hair color. So that's two weird things going on there. It's probably just like a common hairstyle thing. I don't know. I'm probably looking too deep into it. But remember, games are designed. Nothing in a game is ever coincidental. Everything is intentional. It could be they just thought it was cool to have matching hairstyles, or maybe there's an actual lore reason behind it. The other thing was trying to figure out what universe PLZA took place in, and I just remembered, it takes place in the Mega Universe. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, with Ultra Beasts, and in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire's Delta episode, it is insinuated that there is a second parallel universe. There is a Pokemon multiverse, and that the Ultra Beasts are able to open wormholes in the Azoth to switch between the two realities. But there's another Pokemon that's able to do this as well. Hoopa. At least I think. Hoopa is able to open rings to send you to other places. It could be other places in the real world. It could be other places in other realities. Here's the real kicker, the real thing you gotta remember. As far as the Pokemon multiverse theory goes, I can't remember where I read this, but it was confirmed that every individual version of Pokemon takes place in its own parallel reality. So Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue take place in the non-Mega universe because Mega Evolution does not exist, it's not discovered yet. But Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue also take place in their own parallel universe. This is confirmed in Pokemon Sun and Moon, when you're actually able to go through an Ultra Wormhole, which is a rip in time that allows you to travel between universes. Because in the post-game of Sun and Moon, you can go to the other game's reality. But you can't get the Pokemon that are exclusive because of stupid fucking game balance reasons. By game balance, I mean they want to not disincentivize you from getting the other game's exclusives, which is stupid. Very stupid. But yeah, PLZA takes place in the Mega Universe. It's been told, like we saw in the last stream, that the game takes place 5 years after X and Y, and 3,005 years after the firing of the ultimate weapon. AZ is over 3,000 years old. He's probably, like, judging by his appearance, because his age was frozen when the ultimate weapon was fired. He was probably in his 20s or 30s. Seeing as he was naive at the time and learned with regret, it was probably in his 20s. So his age is frozen at 20, but his hair still grays out, and he just continues to grow. That's why he's like a titan, a giant. So here's our proof. AZ exists, Megastones exist, and Doomflower Floette exists, which we saw in the opening cutscene of the game when we were in the battle zone for the first time. Now, something I want to know, though, is if there's going to be any NPC that mentions Paldea, because Scarlet and Violet didn't have Mega Evolution. It could be one of two reasons. Paldea could either be in the Mega Universe, it could be in the not Mega Universe, Or it could be possible that people in Paldea just don't give a fuck about Mega Evolution because Mega Stones aren't readily available in Paldea. Mega Stones are exported from Kalos. That's Kalos' main export. Dynamax doesn't exist outside of Galar because Galar Dynamaxing phenomena is done by power spots that are specific to Galar. You cannot Mega Evolve outside of Galar's specific power spots. Paldea is kind of similar, where outside of Area 0, there's these terrestrialization particles that are able to flow out from Area 0. The only reason you're able to Mega Evolve in Kitakami, which is in Japan, is because there is a spring at the top of the mountain in Kitakami that emits similar particles. So it's able to allow terrestrialization to happen there, which is interesting. That's kind of something that's never explained in that game, even with the time loop that takes place in that spring. So Terrapico somehow has a second link to a small spot in Japan, but it's very localized. I guess it's because it's up in the mountains. It would kind of be like being in Appalachia and having some weird thing happen in Appalachia and staying isolated to that area. I mean, if you've ever lived in the mountains, it's very isolated. Word's not going to get out very fast. And it's going to be very hard to, like, export stuff. It could be possible that, you know, those mega crystals and the terrestrialization phenomena, the way the Terra orbs work is they absorb the Terra energy that's emitted from the environment. They must rely on those particles, very, very similar to Dynamax. It relies on a localized energy source that has to be there. The reason why you're able to terrestrialize your Pokemon in Blueberry Academy, which is in Unova, Unova doesn't have any sort of natural source of Terra energy. There is an artificial Terra orb thing that's emanating Terra energy, which gets powered up after the events of the DLC. So that still doesn't answer the question why Paldea doesn't have Mega Stones and why Galar doesn't have Mega Stones. Well, I have like a real life universe explanation on why Galar, being so close to Kalos, doesn't have access to Mega Stones. Brexit. Galar geographically is close to France, but at the time of the game's release, this was after the United Kingdom left the European Union, so it could be possible that there's just maybe the Galar region's government just has a really high tariff on imports from other countries, and Megastones are so niche in Galar that, like, it just never caught on. Maybe there is a trade agreement for each region. This is a really dumb, hand-wavy way. Turn it down more, please. This is a really hand-wavy way to be like, okay, this is why some regions don't have access to Terra-Racialization or Mega Stones or Z-moves. It could be because there's like a trade agreement. Like, every region wants to have their own type of meta evolution power-up thing for Pokemon to draw trainers to that region. Galar's like, okay, we only have power spots here, so we have Dynamax bands that only work here, and we want them to stay here so people have a reason to come to our fucking area. Kalos is like, we have the Mega Stones, so that's the reason why people come to us. Paldea is like, we have the terrestrialization phenomenon. But then the other thing is, not every trainer has the ability to use the powered up states of Pokemon. Like, Galar is the only region that actually openly allows any trainer to Dynamax their Pokemon because it's isolated at certain power spots. In the Kalos region, if you played X and Y, you have to go through a trial in order to be approved to have a bracelet. But this tradition is thrown out the window in Hoenn because Steven Stone's very rich and he just gets a bracelet because money. I don't understand how this is a thing in Hoenn. I guess the reason why it doesn't exist in the other regions north of Hoenn is because Hoenn is an island and it's isolated from the rest of Japan, so you could wave that one away. Or it could just be like a handful of people that are in influence have access to it there. It hasn't broken through into the general market, which is kind of what I'm going for the explanation for Galar. Is like maybe there's like tariffs or some sort of trade agreement or disagreement between Galar and Kalos for Megastones, which made like penetrating the market for trainers to use Megastones just not really work. However, this all gets thrown out the window with Pokemon Champions, because I might be wrong on this, but I think Pokemon Champions is going to allow you to use Mega Evolutions, Dynamax, Gigantamax, Terastallization, and Mega Evolution, and Z-moves. Like, there's going to be all allowed, but you have to pick one or the other. Now, we only saw Z-moves in Alola, and I think the reason why Z-moves only exist in Alola is for the same reason they exist in Galar. It's just, you might have not remembered, or maybe you were mashing through the text in Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Z-crystals are magical crystals. You only get them from completing trials. Or you're gifted them in some situations, but you complete trials, you get the Z-crystal. The Z-crystal is for each particular type of the Pokemon, and there's like special ones for specific Pokemon that are, I guess, artificially made, that are handed out to trainers that are exceptional. The Z-crystals are actually formed by an energy source that is exclusive to the Alola region. Those Z-crystals themselves will not function outside of the Alola region because they don't have that energy source. That mysterious energy source I don't think was ever explained. I guess it can be insinuated that because the Alola region was the first area that had been irradiated with, it wasn't infinity energy, it was, whatever the fuck maybe it was called infinity energy, but infinity energy is the energy that's given off when Pokemon evolve. So, when the it's Ultra Energy, that's what it was. When the Ultra Wormholes open up, not only are Ultra Beasts, which are extra dimensional Pokemon, come into our world, but the Ultra Wormholes also irradiate Ultra Energy, which it can affect humans. It can cause you to have short and long-term memory loss. It can affect your physical appearance in some way. This is why in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, when you go in through the Ultra Wormholes, actually travel through them to go to the alternate dimensions where the Ultra Beasts reside, you wear a suit while you are traveling through the wormhole, but you take the suit off when you're in the other dimension. It's the act of going through the wormhole itself, and it is a wormhole. A lot of radiation in that, you don't want to be exposed to it. But then again, why in the Crown Tundra, we see an Ultra Wormhole open up after you've collected enough of the legendary Pokemon. You can get Ultra Beasts in the Crown Tundra. A lot of people don't do that because it requires a lot of grinding to get to that point, but it's possible. And if that's the case, how come Z-crystals don't exist in Galar? Well, remember, it was two-faceted. The first facet was Z-crystals are manufactured and are localized in Alola. Now, Galar is in the United Kingdom, right? Alola is in a completely different ocean. It's in the Pacific Ocean, isolated away. It's closer to Hoenn than it is to Galar. In fact, I hope this doesn't get the stream bonk. Alola is actually closer to the Southeast Asian Sea of Pokemon Wind and Wave. And by close, I mean it's still about the difference from the East Coast and West Coast of the continental United States. It's still a pretty big fucking difference. But, I mean, regionally on the globe, it's closer. But the reason I find it interesting that, like, if nobody mentions Paldea is because of this. Hope this doesn't get the stream bonked either, because this bottom image is actually from the Game Freak leak. I've just overlaid the eastern Atlantic Ocean Pokemon regions. So on the north-hand side, you might have noticed I've taken the British Islands and flipped them upside down. That's literally how the map is. So Windin is where London is. Here's the Galar region. Here's the Crown Tundra, which is Scotland. Then you have the Isle of Armor. I know it's spelled A-R-M-O-R, but it should be spelled A-R-M-O-U-R because it takes place in Europe and the United Kingdom, and they spell armor as armor. The Isle of Armor is actually not Ireland at all. It's too small to be Ireland. It's literally the Isle of Man. That's why it's called Isle of Armor, Isle of Man. And you know, it kind of makes sense. Sword, shield, armor, crown. I just blew your fucking mind. Sword, shield, armor, crown. It makes fucking sense. Now we've got Kalos, with Lumiose City being, I'm assuming, the capital, because it's the largest city. Kalos originally was supposed to have a whole southern region, and this is the scrapped region down here. Where my mouse is right now, this is actually Venevale Town. Your starting town is right here. This first city that's between routes 19 and route 20 on the scrapped map is actually Kowloon City. It's the city that has the battle maze, and you actually go to it in the main game. Kowloon City is the last remnant of southern Kalos. But if you look at the rest of southern Kalos, you see there's like a little bit of Barcelona's in this, which is part of fucking Spain. Which is why it's overlaid like this. It's a little weird because I had to like, stuff's distorted. But you can see there's like one city, two cities, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 towns, and a bunch of routes. So there was going to be like Western Kalos, Central Kalos, Eastern Kalos, and Southern Kalos Pokedexes. That Pokedex would have been like 600 in size. It would have been ridiculous. And then of course you have Paldea down here, with Messagoza right the fuck here. And it takes place in Spain and Portugal. You can actually see like Western Paldea actually takes place in Portugal. And right where the Great Lake is where it turns back into Spain. Portugal actually has a lot of Islamic architecture. So that's why like the Psychic Gym Leader and Cascarafa and Porto Morana and Medley cities look the way they do. They look so different from southern, eastern, and northern Paldea. Because the culture is slightly different. It's kind of interesting they do that. The one thing I want to get at though was airports, right? When you go to Kitakami from Paldea, or you go to Blueberry Academy from Paldea, where's the fucking airport? You cannot tell me that Paldea has an airport because we were freely able to explore this entire fucking map. I have gone to every single square inch of this map. Not a single fucking city has an airport. Where's the airport? When you start up Pokemon ZA for the first time, it said that your character, the character you play as, rode on a train from an airport. I've been all across Kalos. Where's the fucking airport? There is no airport. At least not here. It's in southern Kalos. Take note where southern Kalos is in relation to Paldea and Kalos. It's not out of the realm of possibility. So I decided to look up on Google Maps, international airports in France. And it has to be international ones, not just regular airports. International airports, airports that allow you to fly from different countries. So you can see like right here, here's where France is. But these 5 airports up here all take place in the normal Kalos map. And we've already been all throughout Kalos. This is all grassland and forest and cliffs and rivers. There isn't a single fucking place that has an airport. So the only logical place that there is an airport is the Marseille Province International Airport in France, which is in this nameless town, south of Route 20, south of Kowloon City, that is accessible by train. Kowloon City, that's this C right here next to Route 19, this T town right here, this is Venevale Town. This is the town you start X and Y in. This whole southern half of Kalos, this is the actual full-on leaked map. So you'll notice like here's Lumiose City. We can count the routes. The routes in Kalos are numbered. So we have D, we have Route 1, we have the Centralu Forest, Route 3, Route 4, where the fuck was Route 2? Well, there's an R. Oh, there's Route 2. There's Route 1, Route 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Because remember, in Pokemon... they started this with Pokemon Black and White. The routes were like Route 101 and Route 201 for Hoenn and Sinnoh. When the route numbers reset to Route 1, 2, 3, it denotes that your routes are actually in a different country altogether. Or a different, like, either country or union or state or something. So here's Route 19. This would be Kalut City right here. Then Route 19 would lead you here. Route 20 leads you down to the town that has the airport. Then you have, like, this island here, this island over here. Another city, a town. And these actually aren't routes. These are, like, little detours. If I were to take a guess, you know, Pokemon X and Y only had 3 legendary Pokemon, and then, like, the roaming birds. My assumption would be there would only be about 100 Pokemon in this southern area, with you accessing legendary Pokemon from the past games in these four spools. That would make sense. You know, one has, like, maybe Lugia and Ho-Ohs on one of these, and maybe you have, well, we already had Mewtwo in the Nameless Cave, which is over here. Not Celebi, you'd have, like, Kyogre and Groudon in one of them. That might have been the case, similar to, whatever. And I'm pretty sure that if Pokemon Z ever happened and they finished it, this would have been included. But this town right here is where the airport is, because it lines up perfectly with where Marseille province is in the real world. The Pokemon world is based off of the real world, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. Now, how do you get to Kalut City, which is this sea right here? You get to it by train. You traveled from somewhere else to southern Kalos, up Route 20 to Kalut City, then boarded the train station in Kalut City and rode it. You can actually follow it on this map. You ride it up, around, and into Lumiose City, which is right here. It's just never mentioned. And before you say I'm reading into this too much, they've never shown us an airport in a Pokemon game. Mistration City has an airport. It's right the fuck here. It may not be an international airport, but there is an airport. We still don't know the location of the airport that's in Japan. And it can be assumed that, I mean, we didn't see a single airport on, in Sun and Moon either, so it could be assumed you traveled there by boat. But that's pretty much the entire fucking theory. It's a stupid theory. I don't care. It's my theory. The real question is, you know, since we are clearly not a Colossian native, where are we from? What region are we from? That's my question. That's what I want to know. Well, that's a 30-minute yap. Let's get into the gameplay. Of course, we'll be taking a break an hour and 30 minutes in, as I always do, to split the VOD. And then I will be going and coming back, and we'll play even more Pokemon. I just dropped the remote for the speaker. I sure hope I don't need that. As my tracking breaks, because it cannot see my face. Probably Johto, actually. That was the other theory. Diva said probably Johto. Okay, so I said this last stream. Pokemon Legends ZA originally started development as Pokemon Legends Lugia and Pokemon Legends Celebi. There was supposed to be a duality, like a 2 versions. It was scrapped very early in development. And I pointed out how the hairstyle of the female protagonist from the right angles kind of looks like Lyra's hairstyle. And her name is Harmony. I don't know about the male protagonist, but I know his hairstyle can be stretched and kind of looks like the male protagonist of Gold and Silver if they were aged up, if they're a little bit older. Which I guess makes sense. That would also explain why the trainer is, like, really skilled with Pokemon. But I guess they just gave up or released all their Pokemon when they became the champion or something, like kind of like a Metroid Prime kind of deal. But that's enough. Enough of this garb. Make sure I delete the BRB audio source from this scene. That, oh, I forgot to enable the Elgato. LOL. I'm exactly where I left off, by the way. I haven't gotten anything else. I actually booted up the game a little bit earlier because I did want to go outside and explore, but I remembered the moment I step outside, I'm going to trigger a story event. We are how far in? We've played this for 5 hours. 29 Pokedex, we're at Hotel Z. Pokemon that are level 30 or below will listen to our commands. And here's our squad. We got Crusha, we got Thor, we got Mommy, we have McNugget, we have Not the Bees, and we have Peppy Hair. I had a chat member on Twitch ask me why is the Ralts named Mommy. Wait till it evolves. Then you'll understand why it's called Mommy. Alright, here's what the Pokedex looks like. And yes, I watched an Austin John's Plays videos, and Austin John Plays already finished the fucking game. I speculated that there's exactly 230 Pokemon in the Pokedex because there's 227 that could be used in the competitive mode. Sans 3. Considering this game takes place in Kalos, it's not out of the realm of possibility that all 3 Kalos legendaries are in the game, which I'm pretty sure they are. The complete Pokedex number is 230. That doesn't mean that it's going to be identical to the Kalos Pokedex, though. My question is, where's this little bitch? Under investigation. You know what that means? There's going to be more wild areas. It's in a wild area that's not open yet. I believe as it stands right now, I can freely explore the city. Can I just... And when I step outside, he's going to challenge me. If I were to, I don't know, fast travel to here, will it trigger the thing? Mythicals will probably be in the DLC. In fact, I believe people data mined the game and found out that Zura Aura is in the game's code. And it might have a new Mega Form and will be in the DLC. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. That's probably bad information. You know how leaks are. Some things are right. Some things are just people fucking shitposting. I need Starmie, right? Where is the bench? I need to find a bench. Let's go to a, no homeless people allowed bench. And kill some time. Until night. Night, 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 night. So, when do I know I have the ability to freely explore most, if not all, of Lumiose City? The moment your minimap looks like this. Once there is a ring with a timer going around it, that's when it's open. There's still some areas I can't go to, though. I think it's really stupid I can't climb Lumiose Tower. That kind of irritates me. But the reason I made it nighttime is because this is the only way we can get Staryu. Oh, get away. No, fuck off. No, get away. You just completed it. You completed what? Yeah, I know you did not finish Pokemon ZA. Or you're talking about the tutorial. Wait. I just realized that's a fucking alpha. Hey, no, where's my dodge? Run. That's level 31. Fuck this, run. I'm gone. Nope, goodbye. Did I de-aggro? Excuse me, does Patrat wants to fight? Little bitch, get his ass. Put him to sleep. Get him confused. Alright, I need a visual on the situation here. That's a level 31. Okay, so it's above my obedience cap, which means I have a catching debuff. Best ball, heal ball, premier ball, great pokey. Great ball is going to be the best ball I have. I'm going to have to try and get a jump on it. I wonder if it's still hurt or not. Ooh. Somebody wants a free Ben. Looks like his health's restored. I need to get behind it. One chevron. Can I get the shoe chevrons? No. Son of a bitch. It's still pathing. Fuck. Persistent bastard. I'm out of range. Now it's mad. I think it de-aggroed and then go after it again. If this fails, I know where the Pokeball Boutique is. I'll go to the Pokeball Boutique and buy a bunch of Quick Balls. I've watched a few videos about tips and tricks about the game, and Quick Balls are actually really good to have out of battle. You gotta throw a ball at it and then run. One chevron doesn't mean that, It spotted. It spotted me. One chevron doesn't mean it can't be captured. One chevron just means it's very low. There is a chance. It has aggroed me, and it's just not pathing after me. It knocked out my Flappy in one shot. And I think its AI got stuck. It is perpetually stuck on aggro. Are you kidding me? With enough Pokeballs, I will catch it. I may have to rank up. That Pokeball, that catch debuff for the obedience cap really is rough. I could go through 100 balls and not catch it. Seriously, I saw the ball go right through it. Run away. It's back to neutral. Back attack. Fuck this game and its stupid RNG, dude. Fuck you, come on. Never misses, huh? We'll see about that. You're kidding. What is going on? Two balls went right through it. Fuck off, game. Let's see if I remember where the Pokeball Boutique was. It's kind of annoying that you go through this every time the day-night transition happens. Alright, go ahead and heal my Pokemon up. That's what those balls I threw and whiffed. Let's see, the Pokeball Boutique was over here somewhere. There's something else that I can do to help increase the odds of me catching Pokemon. And it involves these! Let's go inside this building and immediately turn around and leave, so I have the fast travel for this location. You know, that anime girl in the distance kind of reminds me of, it's like an alternate version of, Iono a little bit. Actually, no, it's not. This isn't Iono. This is, what's the electric-type gym leader from Black and White? That's who this is. Hi, Talkie Talkie. What's going on, dude? Glad to see you. The whole reason I went in and out of there is so I have access to a fast travel to this location. I can talk to this guy. I can get some Canary plushes. Never underestimate the power of having an effigy of your favorite waifu. Here we go. We can level these up, too. Let's see. Increase the prize money you receive from battles by a little. Increase the number of Mega Shards you find after smashing Mega Crystals. Makes you less likely to black out from taking damage. One of these makes it more likely you'll succeed at catching a Pokemon. Yep, we're gonna go for that. We're going to use the game's bullshit against itself. Let's see if I can remember where the Pokeball place is. As far as the fastest way to get money, guides are saying you're supposed to just scavenge the town for shining spots. I say just do the battle arenas. I can't get this yet. I don't have access to the Rotom glide thing. Or not. Never mind, we're good. I wonder if there'll be weather effects in the game or not. That's a small building. Hey, look! Devo! Devo! I found literal garbage! Garbage! Taking out the trash and the trash man. I am the trash man. They call me the trash man. I go on the stage and I throw trash everywhere. Trash. Oh yeah. Kinda makes sense you find trash next to the trash. Yep, some Pokemon are just out in the open. Where's that Pokeball boutique at? I was concerned about this game taking place entirely in Lumiose City, but Lumiose City's scale is large. It is a rather large city. It's large enough to warrant having a fast travel system. You should always be collecting Mega Shards too, because you use it to trade in for a lot of the Mega Stones. Sison Canal. Wait, there's a Floette. There's a yellow one. I haven't found a blue one yet. I haven't found the Pokeball boutique yet either. Hey look, it's an Amazon worker. Okay, wait a minute. The themes are slightly different from district to district. I wasn't paying attention. We have a clarinet in this district. And we go to a saxophone in the Drawn district as the lead. Every district has a different manhole cover, too. Well, that's pretty fucking cool. Talk to NPCs that have yellow text above their head. They have items to give you. Including in battle zones. I've noticed that when you defeat trainers in the battle areas, that sometimes they'll have a thing above their head indicating that, hey, you know, they want to give you something or they want to heal your Pokemon. All of the waiter-type trainers in the battle arenas will heal your Pokemon for free. Once. One time. A complete full heal. More people leaving their drugs on the street, dude. What is becoming of this city? I'm looking for the Pokeball boutique. I need to find where it's at. It might have been on the other side of town. Although it's really silly is, I found out that you can do this. You can just leave. Save when I do this. This might fuck myself when I do this. If it fucking auto-saves, I'm gonna be mad. I guess I'll just speedrun the game. You can just leave. You can just leave the game. Goodbye. How strange, you must have nodded off here at the bench. Wait, what? Ha! 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 Fuck you! Okay, you can literally just leave. You can just leave and then, like, you nod off. You get teleported back. Something's keeping me from leaving then. Okay, so it's just a gag. I'm like, oh, is it gonna, like, save? And be like, oh, well, game's over, fuck you. Nah, it just allows you to do a little gag. Now, Talkie, this game is available on Switch 1. You can play it on your Switch 1, and then when you get a Switch 2, you can pay $10 of the upgrade pack. Because the Switch 2 edition is just the Switch 1 game plus the upgrade pack. You can even play the Switch 2 edition on the Switch 1. It'll just play like a normal Switch 1 game. These little rocks here, you don't have to use Rock Smash on them. You just need to have a Pokemon that has a fighting type move. But the only one I have is Rock Smash. Ah, sorry, I got a big bunny. I got a big boy. I don't know where the Pokeball Boutique is. Are interval buildings marked with a different color? Oh, you don't know where your Switch is? Oh, okay. Well, there's a few side quests I can do, too. It looks like. The other thing is I want to go to all the boutiques. What's the, Rogue Sector 2 is one. There's multiple malls, it's not just the two. I think it's only showing the malls I've been to. Yeah, there's one over here. Keep an eye out for shinies. So, am I gonna reenact the meme of why is it there's an alpha, dude? Wait, am I actually I'm being aggroed by multiple Pokemon? What? That can happen? Got him. Now, would anyone else like to try me? OG Switches are cheap now. No, they're not. They went up in price, bro. Unless you find one secondhand. But then if you buy one secondhand, there's a chance you might buy one that's been banned, so... Make sure you have like a sort of has like a refund policy. Honestly, I wish stores would just fucking, check the systems before they accept them to make sure they can still connect online. And if the system's banned, they either don't buy it or they just buy it at a reduced price to then like label that it's been a banned system. We're in the blue district now. Electro web. person has a Lucario. There's a Weedle in a tree. There's a quick ball. Who's weakest on the team? Literally any damaging move works. Still haven't found the Pokeball Boutique yet. The Vest and Ribbon Ball set. I think all the skirts are skirts. They're not skirts. So it's like the front half is a skirt, the back half is like pants. That logo? That's just Pyroar. This is your money sink, by the way. Your money sink is the fashion. Oh, there are skirts, but it comes with leggings, okay? Because I haven't seen any skirts. I've only seen squirts. But you can't go here. You can't go there just yet. Dark type crop top set. That's right, it's B twice. B twice to get out of the shops. And yes, if you play as a male character, you can cross-dress. All the clothes are unisex. Which is kind of funny. Although the way the clothes fit on the character is different based on the body type. Have you played Peak? I have not played Peak. I am out of money already. Oh, here's where we found the evolution stone. And the fossils, okay. Fire, Thunder, Water, Leaf. Jaw, Ciel, and Old Ember. You can spend money and buy a lot of those fossils. The fossils are not shiny locked. Alright, so if people want to know where the fossils are, it's over here. From the, did I say Restaurant Lena? Restaurant Lena! A one-star restaurant. Lena. Okay, so from Hotel Z, you go through Wild Zone 1 to the Pokemon Research Lab and take the bend north. There's the Stone Emporium. I think every salon has different hairstyles you can pick from as well. Oh, there's our satchels. Oh, we have earrings! I was wondering where we could find earrings. We can get rose gold, too. Let's get Triforce earrings. Grown-ass person fucking playing Barbie dress-up in fucking Pokemon. Oh my god, there's a bunch of Baneri. I am gonna go in there. I am finding my way in there. There is a ladder or a way up there somewhere. Trash! That would have been the way up. The ladder's not open yet. Bullshit. I can't even target them, so I cannot throw a ball at them. I hope those aren't all the stores in the game. I don't think it is. I think there's, like, multiple stores. I think you just walk in the main streets will find the stores. Oh my god, there's... When I zoom in, the parks and streets are actually named. There's a ladder up. Come on. Let's go up here and poke around. That might be too far of a distance to dodge roll. Might as well try. Oh, I just made it. Okay. Make it up top. Let's see if I can't find a way that I can get my way over there. I can go from a higher roof to a lower roof with this distance. Ah! Fuck, I almost made it. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it from a lower spot. Okay, let's stop getting distracted by the Hex Maniac. Let's not get distracted by Hex Mommy. Let's just leave her alone. That's how I get up here. What's that? Oh, it's a swooper. Nah, I can't. Fuck. If I had the Rotom glide ability, I could probably make that distance. Yeah, each one has a different hairstyle. Get different bangs too. Okay, we got. What are all the hairs we got? Pixie, Flyaway, Shortcut, Slicked back, simple short hair. The hairs are also unisex. Bob, a symmetrical bob, ponytail, braids, long and wavy. We get a side ponytail. If I do side ponytail, I won't be able to do hats. Middle part, side part, extra long, blunt. Color or blocking? Oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute. So are you telling me that I could do something stupid like this? I could completely... I could become Townie if I wanted to. Yeah, it's gold hair with scarlet highlights. That would be what Townie looks like. Without the outfit, but I could buy her outfit. think there's another hair salon I've been to. Who the hell is this person? Oh, it's a guys. I have found a shiny. No, stay still. Stop moving. Stay fucking still, bitch. She will not stay still. Guys, I have found a shiny. it's a fucking shiny Hex Maniac. Shiny Hex Maniac. Not pink enough. I don't know, I might have to find another outfit. Now, I wonder if Hop-Up's in the game so I can reenact the meme of, like, my level 100 Fraligator when it comes across a level 1 Hop-Up. Hello there, youngster. Are you familiar with the Pokemon called Badoo? I am. Badoo is a handy little thing and endures the cold bravely, waiting for the right time to open its bud. I sense great potential in you, youngster. You might have a knack for helping Badoo bloom. Could you join our Badoo show? If you're interested, head to the Fountain Square in Blue Sector 8. I hope to see you there. Okay. The Badoo show. I don't know if there'll be a lot of clippable moments on this stream or not. I was a little more excited yesterday, but I'm sure they'll come. In fact, I just missed a clippable moment. Let's just put a marker right here. I'm gonna be confused later. This clippable moment is actually go back a couple minutes, me in the future, and just when I say, "Oh my god, I found the shiny Hex Maniac." Girl looks wigged out. The sun will be setting soon. Good. I need money. I think it's just the main streets have access to the shops. Where are all the shops at? That one's off of Main Street. This one is off of Main Street over here. I think as long as I go up and down all the main arteries, I'll find all the shops. Oh, that's trash. That's living trash. Right, I need to do whatever I need to do to get the Rotom glide ability. Now I was trying to find the Pokeball Boutique. It's on one of the outer roads. I'm hearing a bunch of Psyduck. Wait, did I come across an Eevee? Let me check my decks. Let me see if I can find... I've seen videos of where you find the monkeys. Just look in trees while you're wandering the city. The other thing is this Pokédex design in the background. This whole icon. It's the same icon that's used for the Pokédex in X and Y. And is this character's name, is it pronounced Mably or is it Mabel? I think I'm retarded. I think her name is Mabel. What requests do we have? You want to get these requests done. Austin John got all these requests done. It said it took him almost like 100 hours. Filling your Pokedex, catching normal types. Fire, water, electric, grass, fighting, poison. You can just catch repeats of Pokemon you already have to fill these out. Surveying Wild Zone. Register all the Pokemon found in Wild Zone 2 through 4. The fact that this game has a dex number of like 230 right now is stupidly insane. Because you blow up Lumiose City to be the size of a fucking region. Like, this is the size of a region now. If I were to just guesstimate the size of this entire area just by looking at the scale of the map, I would say this is probably about the size of maybe 1 or 2 provinces in Paldea. Maybe slightly larger. Don't know. Imagine if you had a Pokemon game where the cities were up to this fucking scale. And then the regions were this scale as well. Dude, when Talkie beat freaking Devo as fan, like #1 fan, by chatting, and then Devo took it back. In case anyone's new to like YouTube chatting, YouTube has a top fans thing that the more you chat, it's like it's marking like who the highest chatter is. So as you chat, you earn XP, and the person with the highest XP is crowned the #1. There is a #3 spot, so someone could take that one too. Maybe I should start doing something for top fans on YouTube. Looks like the battle zones change every night. Right. Where am I at on the town? Over here? I haven't been to the Pokeball Boutique yet. Oh, you can just fast travel to the battle zone. Alright, let's do it. Time for the fun part of the game. It doesn't matter who's lacking. I don't know why I'm looking who's lacking. This seriously sounds like Persona music. I don't have any grass-type Pokemon. Time to Assassin's Creed this shit. Is somebody there? Hey! Come out! I could have sworn I heard something. Must have been the wind. That's right, it was the wind. It was the wind, and now it's going to be the wave. Well, my crocodile makes a fuck ton of noise. Fucker's like dunk 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 dunk. Sneak attack. Oh, Pichu, that's a bad matchup. But it's a baby. That's 1 win. I have one of my bonus cards. Oh yeah, so after you defeat trainers, they all have yellow text. They do different things. They either give you an item, give you medals, or give you a bonus card. Which one was it? Speak up to start battles before opponent spots you. Well, that would have been useful a moment ago. That dude has a Houndour. You're kidding, that didn't connect. You know, that's fucking bullshit. That the attack didn't fucking connect. Can I run away from fights? You can run away from fights. So if you're in a trainer battle, this is the first Pokemon game that allows you to run away from trainer battles. Huh. There we go. You don't lose anything from running from fights either. Alright, I'm gonna note that you can run away from fights. Alright, anyone learn any new moves? Is the... Fuck, where's the item at? I thought I had a quick claw. I guess I don't. Immediately knock out unaware opponents with your first blow. It's Ami. Ami or Amy. Ah, I can switch out Pokemon and be strategic about it and not take a hit. Man, the next generation Pokemon game is gonna suck because it's not gonna have this battle system. I love this battle system. I want them to incorporate it in the mainline games. All the mainline games must play like this. And just move away from that turn-based shit. These are super effective moves, doesn't matter which kind. Now's your chance. Last surprise. You're messing with a pro here. I'm just smurfing. I'm smurfing with a new account. Something I've learned is, you might have noticed that I'm not staying locked onto Pokemon all the time. Yeah, I hope so. I have discovered that if you don't stay locked on all the time 100%, your Pokemon stay close to you when they're not attacking. Where is Beedrill going? What the fuck? Dude. The Beedrill fucking went, like, far the fuck away from the target to engage. What the shit, dude? Psychic type. According to the Freak Leak, the second part of the Freak Leak, Wind and Waves is going to be a turn-based game. It's not going to be like this game. But Game Freak has been known to change things later on in development, so depending on the reception of the battle system of this game, they may change it. I want it to be one of two ways. Either one, you make the battle system like this game, or two, you make it an option. Like you're able to choose battle formats. Sneak attack. Let Leo. And evaded. No. Get out of here. And there's our ticket. And she has yellow text, which means she has a gimme. Opponents using fire type moves. I don't have a fire type move to use. Quick Attack has absolutely no wind-up at all. Oh, that's bad. Funny. Earth Power. Mud Shot. Swift. One has really, really bad stats. I need to find where the EV resetting berries are. There are shops that sell berries. Once I find them, I'll mark them on the map and let people know where the fuck they're at. Because I discovered last night, look at the summary of my Pokemon. The mainline Pokemon game's effort value system is in this game. It's not like Legends Arceus where the EV system was completely different. In fact, someone in my party, this guy, Peppy Hair, he has 252 HP EVs, which means I've actually wasted 2 EVs on him. When the stat sparkles, it means it's at 252. This guy has really shit defense. If a Pokemon doesn't have any effort values in a stat, and you use a stat-reducing berry, it'll say that it'll have no effect. That's how you know if it's at 0. I wish Game Freak would just give us a fucking stat readout. Like, you see where it says, like, HP, the numbers of the current base stats? I wish when I go to this screen, the numbers would actually change to be, like, 252-00000, just to let me fucking know. Like, seriously, come on! It's not that hard! Jesus Christ, man. Especially when that information is critical when building a team for competitive play. Oh, no, 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 no. You can lure trainers too, it looks like. That dude is fucking fat as hell. Oh, that's a fat woman, I think. Oh, shit. They're still aggroed. Got him! A fucking Pidgey? Really? By the way, raising your speed stat on a Pokemon actually makes the cooldowns go up faster. You also might have noticed that every single opponent has different ranks. The level of their Pokemon is dependent on their rank. You can see that information by targeting them. Like this guy. He's rank X, 2 Pokemon. That's right, I buffed my stats before I jump him. So I can one-shot him. A Slowpoke, huh? Who wants about to Slowpoke is, slow. Oh, I can see this charge stat on Thor, too. It still has the effect. God, I love this game's battle system, dude. Zoe, rank Y. Has 2 Pokemon. Anyways, I need to do a melee attack. The advantage. Still knocked it out. Funnel by. No, you don't get to live with 1 HP. Get out of here. Beating up school children and taking their money. Like an asshole. Give me your fucking Finnegan. I'm not asking nicely, this is a mugging. I'm demanding your Finnegan now. I'm going on my villainous arc. Fletching, huh? Couldn't target their Pokemon. You might have noticed, when you're in battle, the time of day freezes. Only in trainer battles, though. Pidgey. Dodge the attack. The one time where switching Pokemon can actually cause you to evade an attack. All other Pokemon games, it's like a free hit. No, when you open the menu, the time freezes. Time freezes when you're in menus. $70 HP, that's really good. Normally I would sell potions, but actually potions are useful out of battle. You can spam them and they're inexpensive. Using fire-type moves. Already beat her. A Magikarp? Really? A fucking Magikarp. Alright, let me just defeat this waiter because he'll give me free heals. He will fully heal my team when I beat him. Dude, what level is that Magikarp? 17. Oh yeah, no, it learns tackle at 15, that's right. 12 wins. I'll get the 2x multiplier with 12 wins. Yeah, I care for a cup of coffee. Go ahead, give me 3 heals. See? Team's fully restored. Waiter trainer classes give you free heals. Ah, fuck off! I just engaged. Right when the time flipped. 1,000 Poke Dollars, 2x multiplier. 21,700 Poke Dollars. To spend on clothes. Alright, let me go back to where I was. I don't know why, I read a review that said fast traveling costs you money for taxis, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Also, it looks like the game auto-saves upon fast travel. Also, when shiny Pokemon spawn in, the game is actually able to save up to 10 shiny Pokemon spawns that exist. So as soon as one pops, you should save your game manually. Especially if the time of day is about to change. Like, if you see your time of day is about to change, hit menu, and then hit R immediately and save. Because if you don't do that, and a shiny Pokemon pops and the time of day changes, that shiny Pokemon will disappear. It will not reappear when it comes back to daytime. If you save your game, it actually saves that shiny Pokemon to your save file as an encounter, so you can run into it again. Then just wait for it to become daytime again, and they'll be at the exact same spot where they were. There's probably a fuck ton of shiny Pokemon on my save file right now that are just on rooftops that I can't get to. It does kind of bother me that the, not the windows, but like the grates in front of the windows are a flat texture. They didn't even bother doing bump mapping on it. Like, they could have... If you turn the camera this way, they'll look flat, but like when you look at them head on, if they applied bump mapping, it would look like it's 3D. With it not being 3D, it's just like a trick of light or something. The fact they didn't do that kind of bothers me. Look how slow my character falls, too. The Pokemon world must have lower gravity. I want that item. The general theme of Lumiose City stays the same, but when you go between different districts, the lead instrument changes. So in the blue district, it must be a piano. I haven't found Eevee yet. I need to remember to keep an eye on trees, too. There are wild Pokemon in the whole city. Not just in the wild areas. I still haven't figured out what the fuck these things are. They might just be, like, bathrooms. They could be storm shelters. They could be entrances to a metro. But they wouldn't be entrances to a metro, though. Metros wouldn't be an entrance like that. It's either a bathroom or a storm shelter. Freaking hazy in the city today. Pokemon Center unlocked. See? There's a wild one right there. Quick ball, go! Oh yeah. Back into the research. there's a boutique right here. Oh, we have different hairstyles here. The hairstyles are the same. I think it's the color that was available. Oh, no, Irida's is platinum and not gold. There it is. There's Irida's hairstyle. Hold on. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just ape her hairstyle real quick. What's her... Let me... I need a picture of her pulled up. Just scroll up and let me find where she's at. She has the jacket. That is Townie. That is Townie right there. If I remove the hat, I'll look just like her. And I remember seeing her pants being somewhere. So this must be a row of shops right here. There's a salon here, so... Yeah, I think this is a boutique. It doesn't look like it a little bit. Her hair is actually more pink colored. But it's damn close to it. I'd have to go find Townie, or I have to find Urbane and stand next to him. Because his hair color is the same. The music just changed. Here's a boutique. By the way, the sets are two articles of clothing together. Are sneakers high tops? It's not those. I do remember seeing her outfit, though. You are very blue. I want your whole outfit. Oh, that's not her outfit, either. So shops always seem to have this type of tile flooring. Dude, not us with the fucking Supreme drip. I can be a prisoner. I can be a yellow jacket. Just walk around France in the yellow jacket. Let's not do that. Shock sneakers, is it those? No, it's not the shock sneakers either. I'm trying to ape her fucking outfit. Is that beanie? I don't know what her satchel looks like. It would probably be the opposite of Townie's satchel. This is just eyeglasses. Okay, so boutiques are highlighted by little red areas. If it's an internal boutique. And this one was actually off of Blue Street. See, for the rest of her outfit, it would be... Oh, the blouse is actually separate. Other colors. I'm trying to hit minus. Damn it. I'm trying to hit minus because there was an other colors button. There's blue and gray blue. But I'm not able to select it. Because I don't own it anymore. That's what it is. Where else did I see her outfit? I think it was in the shops up here, actually. There were two shops. If I ever lost weight and got really fit, I would love to just go clothes shopping IRL. This straight up looks like the mall from Persona 3. I don't think that's the jacket. Subatomic, no, it's not. No. 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 And no. It was these shops up here. Because I remember seeing the white pants. It's the overalls. Here's where the pants are. Or at least the closest look-alike. It's not gonna be her exact outfit, unless there's another pair of short shorts. I gotta find the shoes and the jacket now. This is probably our best bet. Not canvas sneakers. They gotta be these sock, not the sock figures, the mid tops. There's probably another boutique that has what I'm looking for. Gotta find the jacket, too. I haven't found the jacket. Let's go back here. Down this way. Stone Emporium. Actually, shit, it might be this one. How do I shop? I just shop online. I don't shop for clothes. That's the problem. It sucks to go out when you're as big as I am IRL, and you go out places and you find like, oh man, I want this shirt, oh I want these pants, and you're like, oh, they don't fucking fit because my ass is too fat. Can't go there. That boutique existed in black and white as well. I think you needed to be the champion to go there. Still didn't find the Pokeball boutique. Usually just wind up buying some of my clothes online. Just, like, specifically, if I specifically need work pants, I'll, like, alright, I'll have to go online and find my exact measurement size, and hope it fits right. That's not a main street. That's a side road. Did this connect to the other shop? No. That's either a shop or a park. There's a building over here that looks red, though. I have jaywalked so many times in this game. I have not gone over the crosswalks like I should. I actually do think buildings that are red are shops. Because there's like this tan color and there's a red color. It's just that theory. If I go back over this way. Yep. Shutterbug Cafe. The cafe where people like to... Some of my shops might like to? Yeah, the shops are red. Like, that's a red building. Right across from the Pokemon Center. This looks like a bank building. That's the entrance to the place. That building's red. It's definitely some sort of executive building. Acting Director Research Lab, I swear I've seen her before. So my theory has been disproven, unless this is a building that's not available to me until I progress the story. Because, I mean, this whole building facade right here is clearly the entrance to something. It's a library of some sort. I also would have a book icon. It's either a library or a bookstore. Alright, so it's gotta be a story-related thing. This is also an enterable building. A lot of bamboo up there. This is the Japan district. We can't go in here. Evil team lair? This must be an evil team lair. Team Toxic. And their whole gimmick is they fucking use poison types. Why can't I climb this? I should be able to climb that. This building is taller than the other building. Unless there's some sort of barrier that keeps me going in there, I should be able to dive onto it. There's just a pavilion up here. Ah! I got inside. Alright, now that I'm here, what can I do? God fucking damn it. There's a cuck zone. There's a fucking cuck zone. Should have figured there'd be a cuck zone. Like, nah, fuck you. You can't go in here. So there's a library and that. Shutterbuck Cafe, there's the shops over there. Blue Sector 3 has a couple red buildings. Well, the sun is about ready to set, which means it's going to be battle time again. Don't I have enough for the promotion match? I do. It's a bit of an emblem. Police station, maybe? Yeah, police station. It's funny how there's like universal symbols, even if I can't read the text, it's like I could probably figure out this is police station. Okay, so you have like the evil team right on the same block as the fucking police station. Okay, so the cops are apparently being, they're being paid off. There is corruption going on in Lumiose City. Ooh, sludge. That is how you clear out sludge. Ooh, a Greninja. Blue District has Greninja for their emblem. Am I about to wander into the catacombs? Chat, did I just stumble upon the Colossian, catacombs? Why are you so powerful? Freaking Ariados. What's this place? What's this door? Huh. So either this door is going to be fucking nothing. This door will be useful later. Where is this at? This Sector 1 and Wild Zone 5. Interesting. I'm gonna take note of that. So, taking note of that. Alright, heal up! For some reason I can't see what the next rank battle is. I have enough points for it. Could we get away with charging 100,000 for a cup of coffee? Spoken like a true American capitalist. I wonder if the battle zones activate nearby. No, they don't. This is random. What's it at now? Vert Sector 6. Alright, let's go. Battle time again. The Pokemon spotted him. There's one. Okay, so promotion matches are actually story related. Our current story objective is what? Battle Naveen in front of Hotel Z. Oh, because I haven't done that, the story has locked my ranking up increase. Fucked up, I was supposed to use a flying type move. Damn champ. Fighting type. Now why is Growl disabled? Wait a minute. Start battles with a flying type move. that again. Let's get one more. Just a bunch of patrats, a bunch of lookouts. Advantage. Cathedral. Just hit it with Twister. Knock it out. Dude, how has it only been 2 hours, man? What the fuck? Pay attention to the top of the screen, too. There's arrows indicating left and right to indicate who's detecting it from what direction. Didn't knock it out on the first blow. Seconds, huh? I put Flaffy back in the bowl because it's been poisoned. I defeated a Weeder trainer, though. The guy with the magic card. That's right. Free heals with this guy. There's trainers on the roofs, too. Can I dump these cards, the bonus cards? I can't. Is that 3-in-1? Yep, that's 3-in-1 right there. Jump an opponent with a flying and jump an opponent and knock him out one hit with a super effective move. That's 3-in-1. I need them to turn around. They're not going to turn around. Jumped. I'm so glad I don't have to worry about abilities in this game. I need to protect. There we go. Use super effective moves, doesn't matter what kind. Jump on an opponent. Special moves can go through walls. It's kind of a shame the battle theme's really long and you only hear the first few seconds of it. The fact that these battle zones crop up at night really do remind me of Persona 3 a little bit. It doesn't matter if the Pokemon slots me. Bonobly can evolve. My 10 wins, that's a 2x multiplier now. These fire-type moves. Don't have a fire-type Pokemon. Stat reductions actually stay persistent between battles. Let's evolve Peppy Hair. We're going to get a Diggersby now. Big Bunny becomes Bigger Bunny. Bulldoze, huh? Sounds like a winner. Oh, and Ralts is ready to evolve. Don't have access to the Mega Stones yet either. This is the second time that's happened. I got spotted right when I initiated an attack. Like, right when the attack was gonna land. Teach you a bad move. Goodbye. See, I got an alpha big boy. Now my character's rank Y, so we're only seeing rank X and Y trainers. Stealth. Done. Pound Hour. That's a fire dark type. First power will take it out. Huh, flinching cancels a move. I wonder if the move fake outs in this game or not. If it is, how does it work? Are you only able to use it once and then you can't use it again? I would imagine that's how it would work. I've been everywhere across this whole map, right? No, I feel like I haven't. No, I haven't. I haven't been on top of this building. Okay, how am I supposed to climb this? Okay, but that's not climbable. What's climbable and what isn't is very inconsistent. So if it's a slope or angled ceiling, then I can climb it. Switch to Crocodile. Get off a water type move. That'll give me both bonuses. The trainer spawned right on top of me. When this battle's done, I need to go back and talk to the shipping person, because they probably have free items. Prize medals, woohoo! Yeah, you're still sticking around. Victory gift. Can eliminate. Advantage again. All the prize medals, dude. If you black out and lose a battle, you lose half the prize medals you have on you. Some more prize medals over here. Just wanted to scoop those up before it became daytime. That's like 30,000, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's gamer time. This game's dangerous because I keep running over my time. And I cannot do that tonight. See, this isn't a wild area or anything, but it looks like it should be. Oh, there are weather effects. It just started raining. I was curious about that. Any more red buildings in this immediate area? One right there. Closest fast travel point is over here. Am I able to? Yeah, you're able to fast travel to most buildings. Mainly the cafes. Cafe Cyclone. I kinda want to follow this waterway way on the other side and see if there's an underground area. That's the entrance of Wild Zone 6. No, there's no sub-area here. And there isn't one on the other side. That canal goes right under the tower, though. Wait a minute. Does it? Yeah, it does. I don't see any low point. I don't see a single low point I can go to. Oh, it's gated off anyway. There's an alpha nearby. There's an alpha Gumi. Chat. Alpha Gumi spotted. Oh. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Run. Alpha Gumi is found under the Seishin Canal site. It's under the Seishin Canal site bridge. Fairy types can't be hurt by dragon, that's right. Yeah! Still pissed. None of his dragon moves will affect Curlia. That does like no fucking damage. That'll connect. Fuck. Should have used Twister, that would have been super effective. Fucking patch debuff. Keep the heat on it. If I don't catch up with a single fucking Pokeball, then this is not possible. Easier to catch is Drowsy. Well, I can whittle down its health this way, though. I can still pick up items in battle. Could have pulled Curlia back in. And just evaded attacks for a little bit. It's in the yellow. It's been a few actions. The timer ball has a better catch rate. Let's throw timers at it. Hypnosis. Timer ball. Okay, yeah, no, it's because of the fucking... Because of the obedience cap. It's literally an obedience cap thing. There's this fucking power, I'll just be able to go up to it and smack it. Dodged it. Yeah, sorry, we're gonna be cheap now. Didn't lose any money or items or anything. I'm all the way over here now. I was up here at Area 6. The northern half of the area must be real high level. Just trying to explore around and find whatever's around here. But I need to take a break soon. It's already been 2.5 hours. That's a park. Still haven't found the damn Pokeball Emporium. That building seems interesting. Shiny! Okay. First shiny found. Alright, here's what we do. Come here! First shiny of the game, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Magenta Sector 3. Can't rename boxes? Yeah, I can. I'm so glad that happened on stream, too. Alright, you, my friend, are getting moved into the shiny box. Naughty nature. Attack boosted, spec attack lowered. I haven't found any mints. I don't know if mints are in the game or not. They're the ability mints. And now we save the game. Even though there's autosave. As long as I don't go to a Pokemon Center, that shiny would not have disappeared unless I knock it out or it runs away. Curse. She likes to swear. This sex maniac has a terrible mouth. Wherever I'm looking, I'm actually heading toward the... Yeah, it's this building right here. That's the Quasarco. That's the Quasarco headquarters building. Honestly, that damn shiny effect is mandatory in a game like this. It'd be really hard to miss Pokemon everywhere. Especially when running around like I am. I was trying to find all the shops. I found some down here in Blue District. No, I've moved to Magenta District now. Maybe right here. There's gotta be shops around this street somewhere. That building looks impressive. Must be an apartment complex. Look, there's an Absol. An Absol and Furfur. Electrical substation. Oh, so it's the power plant. You might find Voltorb and Magnemite here. Let me keep an eye out. No Voltorb, no Magnemite? Really? No Voltorb or Magnemite. Been through this entire block. There's the north gate. Magenta Pokemon Center. This just looks like a residential block. Imagine driving down this street. You wouldn't be able to drive all the way around Lumiose because there's freaking construction right in the middle of the road. No, all the shops had red buildings. So if the buildings aren't red, then there's not shops there. Those two buildings are story related. These two substations are also red. That's also story related then. Sector 9 has nothing. Here's a shopping block right here. But that's in the rogue sector though, isn't it? So the Magenta sector must not have any shops? Unless it's Magenta Plaza, but I don't think there's shops there. None of the buildings there are red. That's just a back alleyway. Where's the arena going to be this time? I wonder if someone has to go out other way. Oh yeah, it's right in the middle of the shops where I was going to go. Oh, so how big is the area? Is the city, people might ask? Big enough for me to constantly open the map to orient myself. Lumiose City was really impressive the first time you encountered it in X and Y. And now it's even more impressive on the Switch. They're glaring at me? These cute little fuckers are glaring at me? Bitch, I'll force my way in. Hang out here until morning. You couldn't do that IRL. If you stay in one area for too long, at least in America, and idle for too long, the cops will frickin' harass you. The reason I did that is just so I could go into the shops. There's the Pokeball Boutique. And the Restaurante La Yeah. That's the 5-star restaurant. 2-star, known for his aspiration to offer first-class dining experience. I can straight up just go inside it. Do we have Pokemon battles here? If I say hidden, maybe the customers will stop calling me over. What's the point of walking in here, then? I've noticed the immediate big fucking Pokeball arena. My thought process, like, maybe I could talk to an NPC and we get battle trainers. Doesn't look like you can do anything like that here. There's nothing. There's nothing in the restaurant. Wonder if it unlocks later, then. Here's the damn Pokeball boutique I was looking for. So it's located in Rogue District, so if you go at the Rogue Pokemon Center and follow this road this way, across Rogue Sector 7, it's on Autumnal Avenue. So go to the Central Pokemon Station and go down Autumnal Avenue and you'll find it. This is where I want to go. You can get Quick Balls here. You can just buy Premier Balls too. But yeah, I want to have probably about 20 Quick Balls. Can't sell anything here. Guess you can only sell at Pokemon Centers. I went inside the Pokeball boutique, but I can't fast travel to it. I think it is restaurants and cafes. Definitely a shopping mall here. Yeah, Magenta doesn't have any shops. Because I've been all around the Magenta area. So it's mostly residential and the one electrical substation. I'm about to look up a map to see if I found every shop. Just duck into every shop and see what we can find. This cap. There's a floral headband. Patterned frilly satchel. Doesn't look blue to me. Cardigan and blouse set. Ooh. We can go for that frickin' Gap Moe look. We have found the femboy thigh highs. We have found them. Nightside, literally fucking hot topic. Okay, so that's over... Not sure what district this is. Right next to Rogue Plaza. Rogue Sector 3. There's a lot of shops here, holy fucking shit. Does it actually say Atelier Heads? Really? Oh no, we have found the goth girl, stompy boots. This goth girl stompy boots. Still haven't found the jacket. This will not be the place. Belted romper set. The Pokemon print pullover. I guess Densoku is a designer brand. God damn it, I still have not found the outfit. Fur coat and turtleneck set. And the trench coat pants. Guess if I wanted to look like it was winter. Damn it. Watch me find out that, like, more clothes unlock as you progress in the game. Hammer girly. Ooh, crop top set. Ear knit beanies. There's ear knit beanie. You really can't be a fucking femboy in this, Jesus Christ. Mode mature. Wild and Sport set. Wild and Sport set. Damn it. Graphic t-shirt and sachet set. FOO, what is that? It's Film Fan. That's every shop there. This looks like this would be a shop, but it's not. Because I found out the shops are red buildings. Red buildings are buildings that are important. To the story or otherwise. That was the library, that was the evil team's lair, I think. That was the shops. Those are shops. This is the hotel, that's why this is all marked. Those are gates. It's interesting that the gates are marked as red buildings. But you can't go into them at all. Rogue Sector 5 and 7 have nothing. I think this is just another cafe. I don't know if other wild areas open up. There are some areas that look like they might be wild areas eventually. Let me take a full lap around Lumiose. This area is all red. This might be shops. This whole place. I've been here. I haven't been to that building. Because that's a red building. Oi! Elemental monkey! This must be City Hall. We've already found the police station. This has to be City Hall. Look how extravagant this building is. This is definitely City Hall. No, it's not. It's the Bank of Kalos. Okay, close enough. Just a pavilion over here. I think all the pavilions are going to be the same pattern. That's just a bank. That's probably a cafe. The closest we ever got to a city of this scale is Levinica and Chaldea. It's a building, but it's closed up. It was a cafe. But it's a closed business. That's the bank. Curious about this place. Because that whole building is also red. When I'm saying it's a red building, it's... everything's like a brown, it's like a darker... it's a darker color. The darker colors, I just realized, are indicating something. These won't be shops. I don't think these are shops. This is like a castle or something. Parliament building, maybe? College. Class battling. Yeah, it's a college. Definitely a college building, then. Or a school building of some sort. Alright, looks like I'm on the last leg of the entire city. I've been to this side. The only thing I haven't really done is scope the outer rim of the city. Like, there's a building over there. It's probably a cafe. Been over there. That was the closed building. Where am I at currently? I'm up here. I want to drive myself crazy. Pokemon Center first, so I have the fast travel point. Etoile Academy. Where the hell Etoile is? Alright, I will break soon. I kind of want to finish what I'm doing. I want to finish the loop of the city. This entire building is marked as red. It's a cafe. That's the only thing that that building is a cafe. That building's red. So is this one. Alright, let me focus on this last sector of the city. Patrat just hanging out in the city. Another cafe. That's not a gate. What's this building? SBC isn't some rich kids club. A hotel. Hotel Richmere. An actual hotel. For rich people. Is it? No. Why is it interactable? If I can, it's probably for the. It might be like a challenge or something. So there are buildings on the city's flank as well. Like that might be one. If the road doesn't go out to it, then it's not a gate. Like, that's a gate, probably. That's a gate. That's not a gate. That goes to something else. That's a gate. That's the north gate. I guess I'll name this segment Touring Lumiose City. That's basically what I've been doing. The city's so big, it'll take you one day to lap the whole place. Lumiose Museum is doing a special exhibit on Hisui. Well, there's the museum. I can just enter, it doesn't cost me anything. Lends their pieces to far-off regions. That's a Mew. They say a man of power at the time forced the artist to add the mythical Pokemon Mew to spread the word of how great he was. A knight-errant who continues his travels with the Pokemon Go-Lure expresses the knight's identity and his suffering as its primary subjects. Regarded as an example of romanticism. The work and the rise of the realist movement depicts with keen accuracy the scenery in an area near Cormorant City in Kalos. Now, if only. The courtyard of Parfum Palace. Oh, that's the music that's playing, is actually Parfum Palace's theme. It actually celebrates cooperation between Pokemon and people stands in the courtyard. Part of the series depicting sceneries that inspired overseas artists while they were traveling in Kalos. Oh, I know this place. It's one of the coolest cities in Kalos. You come with a fairy type gem. Sarina. Great Pokemon Sarina and the Scarecrow Pokemon Cacturn. Pokemon sharing a moment together centered around Gothette. Making me curious about how Pokemon would relate to each other in the absence of humans. That's a Deontay. That's a mythical. Painting of the mythical Pokemon Deontay. The artist boldly ensues painting a background together, keeping the focus solely on Deontay. You can feel the artist's desire to emphasize that the subject transcends eras and trends. That's a mythical for Kalos. What cave is this? Sovereign's Eerie Light is a plant called Luminous Moss. Pokemon and farmers who live together in the land. Painted about 85 years ago and is regarded as an example of naturalism. Who's this filler? This piece is believed to have been a portrait of the king from 3,000 years ago, painted by an artist who lived after his time. Recent research has led to support the theory this manufactured picture was said the king's younger brother. We can summarize the royal line maintained a degree of power through the ages. Only the chosen may climb the Tower of Mastery. It also requires skill of roller skates to reach the top floor. One must have a complete mastery of their own body to become a Mega Evolution Master. It's said that only one gains their Mega Ring after defeating the successor to Mega Evolution in a Pokemon battle atop the Tower of Mastery. A shining stone that emitted great warmth was discovered. The Tower of Mastery was then built to house and protect that stone. To this day, the successor to Mega Evolution carries on the legend of the mysterious stone. It's a Lucario. All these arts just make me go, man, if only, like, Lumiose City, if only ZA wasn't just Lumiose City, what if it was, like, the entire region to this scale? Man, it's making me want that. Giant Mega Lucario statue stands within the Tower of Mastery. In order to directly view its face, one must climb to the second floor of the tower. Within the base of the statue is a room that only successors or related personnel can enter. I really do need to take a break. The Tower of Mastery stands in the north of Shalor City. Two strange stones were once discovered in this area and are now thought to have been the first known Mega Stone and Keystone. Hisui the Grand Expedition. The lands once known as Hisui reveal how humans and Pokemon came to live in harmony. With the help of various museums and collectors, we bring you all the relics and some replicas that we can from this fascinating place in time. I wonder if I had save data of Pokemon Legends ZA, if something would have changed. There's the 2 legendary Pokemon. I've seen these throughout Hisui and I could never figure this out. Ancient Tsukino hieroglyphs. Hieroglyphs are used in ancient Tsukino and are said to depict both common Pokemon and those that were objects of worship. Each glyph held multiple meanings and they could be combined to create whole sentences. There are places in Pokemon Legends Arceus where there's slabs that have these hieroglyphs on them. I could never decipher them. How many letters were in the English alphabet again? How many letters are in the English alphabet? $26. There's 23. Oh, wait a minute. Redundant letters of the English alphabet. I might be onto something here. There's 3. So this is a Rosetta Stone, then. There are 326 redundant letters in the English alphabet. In addition to the letter C, the letter Q is unnecessary. So C, X, and Q. Okay, taking note of that, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this on OBS. So I'm gonna hide myself for a second just so I can get a clean screenshot of it. Okay, so we now know that the letters C, Q, and X are redundant. And that marks 3 letters that are redundant. Right? I'm speculating that this is a Rosetta Stone. This can be used to go back and play Pokemon Legends Arceus, because there were slabs all throughout Pokemon Legends Arceus that have these hieroglyphs on them, and I could not read them. They relate to something. So if I go into... is it videos that it saves the screenshots into? Yeah, it does. I just have to remember that the letters X, C, and Q are redundant. So I'm making a new letter, but it's in a font that I can very easily read. I've just been using U-Gothic for some reason. A is obviously Arceus. Caps lock this. Make it smaller. 108. Arceus is A. Dialga is B. C is redundant. Palkia is D. 3 spirits are E, F, and G. Well, I can't read the hieroglyphs like this. Make it smaller so I can kind of make out which ones they are. Smaller. 84. They found the right font size. So A, B, and then D, because C is redundant. A, B, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, and then P, Q is redundant, R, S, T, U, V, W, Y, and Z. That's the first possibility. The second possibility is each and every one of these hieroglyphs could be the first letter of the Pokemon. So, but that wouldn't make sense because Arceus and Avalugg are on here. Lunala's on here. So I think it's the first option. I'm gonna just save this now. Just save this as... Put it into pictures. I'm gonna PLA Hisui Hieroglyph Rosetta Stone. That's what this is. I recognize the Rosetta Stone when I see it. And when I go back and play Legends Arceus, I want to pull this Rosetta Stone up and see if anything of this makes sense. If I read it and it's gibberish, then I've gotten the Rosetta Stone wrong. Each glyph held multiple meanings. They could be combined to create whole sentences. Each one held multiple meanings. It's not the English alphabet, then. If the two can be combined to make whole... It said two can be combined to make whole sentences, right? No, it says they can be combined. They could be combined. Shit. I don't know my hiragana. I don't know my kanji at all. There's like hundreds of kanji. Number of most common used kanji? How many are there? Is it 23? There's 100. There's 3,000. There's only 23 here. That's what gets me is the fact it's 23. I don't know. I'm thinking about it too hard. Formal attire. This outfit said to have been worn by the ancient Sinnoh people during their rituals. This group worshipped the Pokemon Arceus as an almighty deity. It thought they showed their respect by mimicking Arceus' appearance and even reflected in the way that they styled their hair. The ancient quarry. I don't remember the ancient quarry having water. As the name would suggest, this cave was used in ancient times as a stone quarry. Clean cuts in the rock surfaces are signs of advanced techniques, possibly skilled at command of Pokemon. Results are impressive even in the modern age. Must be later on. Now that place was destroyed afterwards. Who's at the bottom? The Temple of Sinnoh. An artist's rendition of what the ruins known as the Sky Pillar would have looked like if restored. Say these ruins once housed 10 statues depicting Pokemon known as lords or ladies. The temple was severely damaged due to a battle between legendary Pokemon, with the statues also being destroyed. Records show that the name Spear Pillar was coined by the Survey Corps of the time. I remember this armor. The Commander's armor, sigil armor worn in battle by Kamado, the first commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. It's said to have come from the Galar region and bears a strong resemblance to the armor worn by Wickstrom, the Elite Four member of the Kalos region's Pokemon League. When contacted for comment, Wickstrom said it was possible that this armor was one several suits of his ancestors gave to Galarians. It's difficult to verify such claims given the relations between Kalos and Galar during the era. So, Kalos and Galar were not allies, I guess. Was that what they were warring over? It's kimono. Recreation of kimono worn by Komodo, the first commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. He uses many different types of thread and is ornamentally decorated, showing much effort was put into its creation. Thus, it's assumed that kimono was quite costly. It's unknown whether Komodo acquired it himself or was given to him as a gift. The pattern proves evidence that Golduck could be found at the time the cloth was embroidered. Hairstyles of the time. Displaying her hairstyles is said to have been available to hairdresser and Jubilife in the early settlement home of the Galaxy Expedition Team. It's also said that changing one's hair color was possible at the establishment. I love how it's like traditional paintings too. That's saying the same thing. Venerated portraits. Portraits said to have been displayed by the Pearl Clan and Diamond Clan. Individuals depicted with them are said to have represented sun, sea, and land, but nothing concrete is known about their identities. Sun, the sea, and land. We never saw Alder. Wait a minute. That's clearly Alder! From Black and White. We never saw him in Legends Arceus. What the fuck? Is it... Well, wait. We're sent back in time in Legends Arceus. It's not out of the realm of possibility that Alder is sent forward in time to the Unova region. What clan was Alder part of then? We have the Diamond Clan, the Pearl Clan. Would Alder have just been the intermediary? Galaxy Expedition Team Flag. One story claims this flag was meant to show the Galaxy Team was made up of people from different regions, and so its design incorporates various elements, including Galarian letters. The truth of the tale remains unknown. The flag itself seems to have been made using threads from Pokemon. These are all the different Pokeballs. Pokeballs of the Hisui region. People at the time crafted their own Pokeballs using apricorns and the mineral tumblestone. Many varieties are said to have been crafted, each displaying different properties depending on what materials were used. Crafting one's own Pokeball in the modern age would have been a true labor of love given the difficulty. Sketches drawn by Professor Lavington. His original Pokédex was long assumed to be lost until a partial facsimile was found in the shed of a private house in the Sinnoh region. This discovery led to the advances studies of Professor Lavington and the Pokédex he created. His work has been re-evaluated in recent years, particularly appreciated his accurate sketches of Pokemon and his gift for capturing Pokemon quirks with his skillful depictions. It says Pokédex was not in fact completed by Lavington but himself, by a mysterious 15-year-old youth who appeared out of nowhere one day. Uh-huh. These are all Pokemon, then. Sketches that my player character drew from them. Pikachu's a sad Pikachu. Shanks. There's, I forget that one's name. There's a Dililili. There's a Starling. There's a, Roselia? That's an Abra. What's this top left one? I can't tell what the subject is. I don't know what that top left one is. House interior. Here's the interior of a standard house in the early settlement of Jubilife. The sparsely furnished contains everything needed for field work and daily life, including hardy clothing, sandals, and boots. Some houses also contain items the residents bought with them from their home regions. Shop interiors. Above is shown the interior of the hairdresser, while the below is the interior of the clother. You never went into the inside of the clother shop. That's interesting. While life in Hisui often regards scarcity, residents are able to live in relative comfort by befriending Pokemon as well as using gathered materials to craft items. The hairdressers also seem to host salons, with some residents gathering to play a game known as Go at the establishment. Pokemon Go? The training grounds. Space where Galaxy Expedition Team members honed their skills for battling Pokemon that they have caught. It's worth noting that while Pokemon were still regarded as terrifying creatures at the time, there are records of a man named Ingo providing guidance in the ways of Pokemon battle, but it is said that he simply vanished one day after stating, "It's time for me to return." So he did go back to the present. Oh. Survey Corps uniform. Uniform remained undamaged even when its wearer rolled over rough terrain to dodge attacks from wild Pokemon. It could withstand both heat and cold, is said to even withstand Pokemon moves. Remarkably, the red cap is believed to have always stayed in place no matter how much the wearer moved. Remarkably, the white kerchief was believed to never slip off. Yep, different line of text. Modern replication of the general store. General store is believed to have played a central role in providing supplies to the settlers. There are records of other enterprises as well, such as a clother and a photography studio. Life around GB Life. Within the settlement of GB Life, fields were established to grow crops. Beyond its walls were the beach where settlers first came ashore. As more Pokemon were surveyed and the area was developed, so too did the population grow. It's said that the Pokemon befriend also help with various tasks, such as farming. The stuff is either borrowed or modern replicas. Potato mochi. Food prepared by Hisui by cooking sootfoot roots, which could be harvested in Hisui at the time. Recipe has been found in writings from the period. Sootfoot humble root, harvest it and peel it. Boiled, baked, or steamed will do, just let nobody steal it. Mash the root, then knead the mash, then once more to heat it over. Grill it only till it browns. Use ember, not flamethrower. Now hearken well and listen closely. The wise adore potato mochi. Survey Corps Satchel. Satchel is supplied by the members of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. Should a Survey Corps member be knocked out while conducting a survey, the Survey Corps would rescue them and retrieve their satchel. Tales remain of a Galaxy Expedition team member who boasted he could increase the capacity of satchels so they could hold more items. I never did max that out. Crafting Bench. The bench shooters Galaxy Expedition team members would craft Pokeballs and other necessities that using materials that they have gathered. Crafting benches are set up in various locations, but there are also portable crafting kits that could be utilized whenever the user might be. Hisui map number 1. Depicts the area around the settlement of Jubilife, base of Galaxy Expedition Team. Many children can be seen, perhaps indicating the fear of Pokemon had lessened and life had stabilized by this time. Hisui Region Map 2 depicts the Coronet Highlands as well as the Crimson Mirelands and Lake Valor. Though very different from modern Sinnoh region, the geography itself is accurately shown. It's believed that the surveyor viewed the area from above while riding upon a flying Pokemon. I think they're working on new types of Pokeballs. Replicas of various Pokeballs in use today. Pick Ball, Dusk Ball. That is a Park Ball, Heal Ball, Premier Ball, Net Ball, Dive Ball, Nest Ball, Timer Ball, Repeat Ball, Luxury Ball. Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, Replica. Safari Ball, because if it was not a replica, that would disappear. Oh, wow. There's the Moon Ball. The Capricorn Balls. Moon Ball, Love Ball, Fast Ball, Lore Ball, I think? Heavy Ball, Level Ball, and I forget the name of that one. And that's the Pokeball factory in Kalos. This factory makes Pokeballs and ships them all over the Kalos region. The painting is part of a series of technology of Kalos, and the ever-increasing number of Pokeballs express the artist's desire to be connected to all Pokemon. It's a three-dimensional map of Lumiose City created using holotech. Power plant uses fire to generate electricity. Painting is part of a series in technology of Kalos. The fierce combustion fully communicates the passionate fire and energy of life. The Kalos power plant. The plant uses gas from composting waste to generate electricity. Express the sorrow of wanting to leave some legacy behind even though we pass on and disappear. That's sad. And there's this one. This plant gathers sunlight and space in order to generate electricity. The plant uses heat from the ground to generate electricity. That's the entire museum. Very interesting nods. A lot of different games. Okay, that was not another building, that was the museum. That is... I've been there. Haven't been here. Definitely found the Pokeball Bazaar. So I now know where to go to get some of the quick balls. This has been more of a laid-back chill stream. It hasn't been very high energy, has it? Cafe action. I guess they're all movie buffs. There's a Pokemon Center up ahead. So you won't be able to keep the clothes. I was hoping they'd like ape Townie's entire fit, but I can't. I thought I could. Move the looks. I don't want to move the looks. What's in this block? That's not a red building. It looks like a red building, but it's not. I don't think it is. That building definitely is, though. It's up this set of stairs. What was the building? Just a gazebo. So crazy to me that this is just one big city. I've actually been to a city like Lumiose. Been up to the I've been to Washington, D.C., which is the nation's capital. It's kind of like this. It's very walkable. There are some spots where you do want to have a car if you want to go outside of the inner city, but for the most part, it's walkable. I wouldn't mind living in cities like this, but they're prohibitively expensive to live in. This is a red marked building, but there's no entrance anywhere. I don't see any sort of sign marking what kind of building it is. Government building or what? There's North Boulevard. That's the entire area. The entire region. I think that's every shop. There's just more on the flanks that I missed. Like this whole district, the Vert district. Yeah, there's something here. This is literally a stream of me just walking around and exploring. What I do best. Just getting my bearings, figuring out what everything is. That is a business. There's another cafe. No, it's not. It's a business place. The post office. What it is. I can't mark it on my map, but it's definitely a post office. When did this become a wild zone? So I guess there's all the stores. I thought you could ape Townie's outfit. I guess you can't. I thought I saw her exact outfit, but I must be hallucinating. I wonder if more clothing options become available as you progress, because I think in Legends Arceus it was like that. It was like, as you gained higher rank, more clothes would open up. There's a building right here. There's a fossil restoration lab somewhere. Haven't found that place yet. This just looks like a gate. This is just a gate. That's not a red building. That's a red building, but I think that's a gate as well. Yeah, that's a gate. That's the northern gate. Museum. Pokemon Center. That's a red building. It's inside of a wild area. The hell? Gotta check that out. And there's also this building right across from the Pokemon Center. I'm gonna change my hair color and back and change my hairstyle. I've seen other outfits online, and I just haven't found them, so it has to be like higher rank gives you more clothing options. This is the red building. Okay, that's a Houndoom. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's a red building, but I can't go into it. Okay, and that just leaves this building right next to the Pokemon Center. I could have just fast traveled out. I thought you couldn't fast travel out of the building. Something with Rotom, but it's not a building I can enter. Well, I'm gonna go take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen, and then when I come back from break, we're not gonna be exploring. We're gonna be progressing through the story. Yeah, I think that's every travel spot, unless there's more businesses that open up later. That's the entire. Those are all the shops. There was like one place I couldn't go into because my fashion isn't cool enough or something. I think you get more outfits as you progress. Hang tight, I will be back in like, I don't know, a few minutes. Gonna refill my drink and maybe get a snack or something. And for those of you watching on the YouTube VOD, that's where this VOD ends. This really was just like me touring Lumiose City. A little bit boring. For like 4 hours. Sorry about that. There's gonna be some action going on when I get back. And for those of you that watch the VOD, I'll catch you on the next VOD. Rest well, sweet dreams. For those of you watching live, stick around. I will be back momentarily.